Hey guys, welcome to my 33-week update. So just a quick disclaimer, the little girl that I nanny is right here beside me, and so if you hear any noises, that's probably her. So this week, baby's about the size of celery. I had an appointment with my midwife yesterday, and everything looked great. My vitals looked great. My weight was up to 150.2, so I've officially gained 13 pounds this pregnancy. One thing that was maybe not so great was my fundal height was measuring exactly 33 weeks, which is not normal for me. Usually my fundal height is 2 weeks ahead. Actually, every single time I've gone in, it's been 2 weeks ahead. And so seeing that drop in that steady rate is a little bit concerning. Not really concerning. When I went to the hospital with the contractions, the doctor did mention that his biggest concern with them was that it would kind of stunt his growth a little bit. And so it looks like that may possibly be happening, but I'll get into that in just a second. This week I had a bout of like 4 or 5 days of diarrhea, and when I brought it up to my midwives, it sounded like there's been something going around, and I wasn't the first person to say that. So I probably got some little bug, and everything seems better now, so that's awesome. I think I've mentioned this before, and if I have, I'm sorry, but every week and every day even, I've noticed that my contractions, even on the medication, do get a little bit stronger, and they get a little bit more frequent every day. So that's something that I'm being very aware of, and I'm watching a lot just to be safe. I mentioned that I've been struggling with like low blood sugar, and I've started eating consistently like every 2 hours and really high protein foods. I try to cut out a lot of the carbs and just really focus on protein intake, and that seems to be doing really great the past few days. I haven't felt a huge drop in blood sugar like I was feeling. I feel like my blood sugars are more steady. The biggest struggle today though has been my lack of appetite. I've started getting just really mild headaches in the evenings, pretty much every evening, and I kind of attribute it just to being tired. When I mentioned it to the midwives, they weren't concerned. Also, I've been really flushed. Like, my cheeks have been very red lately. It's throughout the day. It usually gets worse towards the evening, but it's pretty much all the time. And it's probably just a mixture of heat and being pregnant and just everything, but it's kind of funny. While at the midwife, they checked, and he is still head down. He was anterior when they checked him, which is great, although they can't really tell for sure without doing a vaginal exam, and they don't do those. Not at this point, there's no need. That's good news that he's still head down, especially since he has been flipping around a few times. Another one that I haven't actually dealt with a lot at all, and I feel very grateful for that, but it just started popping up, and that is mild heartburn when I lay down for the night. It's not bad at all. It's just this weird like cold burning feeling, almost like I swallowed some ice or something, and it just kind of hangs out, and then I go to sleep and it's not a problem anymore. My nesting is just as bad. I've been taking Benadryl to help me sleep, and I regularly wake up around 4 o'clock in the morning to pee, and when I get up then, there's really no going back to sleep for me. My brain starts going, and I start thinking about everything I have to do, and I just can't go back to sleep. And I'm really not getting naps during the day either. Unfortunately, it's just not happening. But I figure that's just preparing me for the baby, and I'll just be better prepared to be sleep deprived when he comes. Really, really great news. We found our doula today. We just met with her today, and we got everything worked out, and we'll be signing the contract and everything, and she will be attending our birth. There is a slight possibility she won't make it to the birth, as there always is with doulas. She's busy and already has things on her schedule for October 14th and 15th, and I'm due the 11th. So there is a possibility we'll get her back up, but I don't think that's going to happen, and I'll explain why in just a second. Also today I went ahead and called the doctor that I saw when I was admitted to the hospital and scheduled a growth scan for the baby to make sure he's still growing okay. And also I brought up the steroid dose that he mentioned when I talked to him last, and chances are I will probably be getting that as well. And so my appointment for that is next week. I'm not particularly excited about the intramuscular shot, but I figure it'll help him, and so it's worth it. And it's actually 2 shots. So the steroid dose is a round of injection. You get them 24 hours apart, and they're intramuscular, so they go into your butt. And I've heard it's not very fun, but I'm trying to not think about it too much. The reason I don't think it's going to be a problem that my doula is busy those 2 days is because I don't think I'm going to make it that far. I definitely don't think I'm going to make it to my due date. And to be completely honest, I don't think I'm even going to make it to 37 weeks, which is full term here. Just the way my body's feeling and this gut feeling I have, I don't think I'm going to make it to 4 more weeks. I just really don't. My body feels like, I can't even put words in to describe it. It just feels different. And like I said, I just have this gut feeling that I'm not going to make it to 37 weeks. So we will see. I'm still very hopeful. I'm still holding out hope that we make it to 37 weeks, because if we go before, then we can't birth with the midwives, and I really want to do that. I'm acting as if I'm going to make it to 37 weeks. I'm doing things as if I would, but I'm also preparing myself to go early, and I'm preparing everything else to go early. So today has been very, very busy and full of buying the last few things that I need, which by the way is a lot of stuff, and holy smokes, it's expensive. Preparing for postpartum and just getting things set up so that we are ready. Here's my 33-week belly. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I feel like he's dropping. And again, I picked a dark colored shirt. I don't know why I do this. Let me pull up. Really quickly, I forgot to mention that we actually have a tropical storm coming in the next week, I think. And I can just imagine this little boy deciding that's the perfect time to come out. So all of our fingers will be very crossed. We will be praying a whole lot that he does not decide that that's a good time to come. First off, I need more time. And second off, I do not want to be driving to the hospital in the middle of a tropical storm. So we'll see. Wish us luck. Hopefully I'll see y'all next week, and let me know what's going on with you. I would love it if you commented, subscribed, let me know that you're watching, tell me about yourself. I'd love to meet y'all as much as we possibly can. See y'all next week.